Charlie as it's stuck in a box, and as William pulls into the driveway, he ends up murdering Charlie and dragging her into an alley. Once the puppet finally...
What the f... So is it possible to learn FNAF lore in 10 minutes? 7 days ago, I made a video reacting to a FNAF lore timeline, and it did pretty well on my channel, so we're gonna do another one. This time it's going to be a 10-minute, I found a 10-minute video on someone explaining the FNAF lore. No, because I might come out of this knowing everything about FNAF in 10 minutes. That's what we're here to find out, if this video is actually legit. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm posting every 2 days, guys. Every 2 days, so subscribe to the channel. And my light sucks. It's not my fault, okay? I don't got a light. So you know what? Subscribe to the channel, again, because I need a light. I need a light, guys. Come on. Enough ranting, all right? I'm done. I'm also sick, so shut up. By the way, the video is by a YouTuber named Krog. I'll leave the link to the video in the description if you guys want to go watch that. This is by a YouTuber named Krog. All right.
FNAF lore in 10 minutes. Ready, go. A guy named William moves from England to a small town called Hurricane with his wife and 3 kids. It's in this small town that he meets a fella named Henry, who has his own kids, and Henry and William become good friends. They decide on a business venture to open up a family diner that sold cake, and with the main attraction being these 2 animatronic suits that can either be an animatronic or can spring lock into suits that humans can wear. Keep that in mind, it'll be important later. Henry wore the Freddy suit and William wears the Bonnie suit. Fellas, business...
They wore the suits, actually. I did not... So that was one thing I didn't get from the other videos, that they wore the suits. But also, it was a FNAF timeline video, so... yeah.
Is booming for Fazbear's Family Diner. So much so that they opened up another branch called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where he creates 4 new animatronics: Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and Foxy. But what we don't know about William Afton is that he's a crazed lunatic, an absolute psychopath. It is for this reason that it's assumed that Henry created an animatronic called the Puppet to protect his daughter Charlie from danger. One day in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Henry's daughter Charlie gets locked outside of the pizzeria. However, the puppet can't save Charlie as it's stuck in a box, and as William pulls into the driveway, he ends up murdering Charlie and dragging her into an alley. Once the puppet finally...
What the f... What? I did not know that. Wait. Yo, okay. This William guy. That's all I got. God, that's crazy. Really?
He gets out of the box and goes outside to protect Charlie, only to find her dead. What happens next is that Charlie's spirit inhabits the puppet, so it's now possessed by Charlie's spirit, and Henry lost his only child.
Oh my god. See, I knew about the puppet. I know because I've played the game a couple of times, but I know the puppet, but I did not know that it was possessed by Charlie, which is William? Is it William? I think that's by this guy. This guy right here. William, I think.
On William Afton's family. He has 2 sons and a daughter, but right now let's focus on the boys. The small one is Evan and the older is Mike. Evan is scared of the animatronics, and Mike sees this as a wonderful opportunity to prank Evan. On Evan's birthday party, Mike, the older brother, decides to put Evan near the mouth of an animatronic version of Freddy to give him a big kiss. What happened instead is that the spring locks on the suit fail due to the moisture of the tears, which ends up causing the animatronic to bite down on William's kid like a Big Mac, killing him, thus marking the bite of 83. The death of his youngest son was enough to spiral William Afton's mind into even more chaos and psychotic behavior. He ends up luring 5 children into the safe room of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza dressed up as Spring Bonnie, from which he then kills them. But where would he hide the body, you may ask? Well, when Afton was designing the 4 new suits, he made a compartment specifically designed to fit children inside of the animatronics, and because of this, no one was able to find any evidence. The puppet, witnessing all of this, decides to assist the children, but there's the puppet.
Wait.
Because of this, no one, you may ask. Well, when Afton was designing the 4 new suits, he made a compartment specifically designed to fit children inside of the animatronics.
What?
And because of this, no one was able to find any evidence. The puppet, witnessing all of this, decides to assist the children, but there's 5 children and 4 suits. Where would the extra child go? Well, the extra child was stuffed into the Golden Fredbear costume, So now we have 6 kids that have their souls stuck in animatronics.
Holy dude, they're all inhabited by a kid of by a kid's soul? Are you serious? Oh my god.
After Afton ends up getting fired from his own company and the restaurant is closed down due to health violations. However, William Afton didn't stop there. After the closure of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, he decides to make a new company called Afton Robotics and creates a new location specifically designed to murder children. But why, you may ask? Well, when Afton was murdering the 5 children, he discovered a way to become immortal, introducing Remnant. When the kids die, they release this material called Remnant, which bonds your soul onto something. This is basically how the missing children and Charlie were able to possess the spirits of animatronics. He uses this information specifically to create Circus Baby, who was able to lure children in with games and then crush them inside of her stomach. So now we know that William's youngest child is dead, and his eldest is doing something not really important right now, but maybe later. Anyway, Elizabeth, Afton's daughter, is here at this private party to unveil the new location in the franchise, until Elizabeth gets a little too close to Baby, and yeah, she gets folded like a lawn chair. Anyway, because of this incident, the Circus Baby Pizza World was shut down due to a gas leak. But rest assured, he still kept the animatronics open for rental. For what reason? Well, you remember this guy, right? Afton's only son? William, being the wonderful father he is, he sent his son to locate...
Afton's only son? See, that's where he's wrong. Because Afton had more than one son. That's what we know. That's what I know. And you know, that's good for me, because I don't remember a lot of crap.
And free the soul of Elizabeth, who is trapped inside of Circus Baby. So now let's shift to the new star of the show, Michael Afton, who survives the first 4 nights pretty well until around the 4th night, where technicians are instructed to scoop out the shells of the animatronics and take the salvageable endoskeletons. This scooping machine also has some remnant. I wonder why. Soon enough, all of the animatronics get scooped, but they all combine their parts of their endoskeleton into some weird megazord known as Ennard. On the final night, our man Michael ends up finding himself in this godforsaken scooping machine, and it turns out Baby's true intentions were to scoop the living hell out of Michael's organs and make some room for Ennard to chill in there, like some fucked up hermit crab. Needless to say, our boy Michael gets scooped like he's one of those strawberry sherbet ice creams, and all that remnant keeps his soul alive, whilst Ennard makes his way inside of the corpse to escape the complex. Wait, wrong game. Eventually, we realize that Michael's body slowly ends up deteriorating due to him being basically a walking corpse. A few days later, Ennard ends up escaping into a sewer system, and just when you think our boy is dead, he gets reanimated back to life. Now that Michael has freed Elizabeth, his new goal is to find William Afton. Fast forward a bit, Michael isn't able to find his father, but while all of this is happening, William
Wait, so is Michael trying to... So, Ennard escaped into a sewer, and then Michael's soul possesses the body, and then now he's gonna go find his dad to, what, kill him? That's what I'm getting from
decides
this.
to go to the original abandoned location to dismantle all of the old animatronics. William ends up snapping those fools like Lego bricks, but unbeknownst to William, he just awoken the spirits in a physical form. The spirits all gather up and confront William. However, in this safe room lies the very suit that William Afton used to kill these children. In an attempt to, I don't know, scare them, he puts on the suit and laughs mockingly. It was all fine and dandy until those spring locks on the suit got a little too loose, and yeah, William ended up getting crushed and mutilated, causing a very ironic death. His corpse just laid there for a while, until some fools decided to reopen the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise as a horror attraction. They found the suit and thought, hey, this bloody animatronic suit seems to be perfect to put inside of a horror attraction for kids. When they do this, William decides to become alive again, and stalks this area for a week.
That's... Wait, is he known as Springtrap, right? That's Springtrap, is it not? Is it not? Wait. It is Springtrap. Okay, I swear to God, I did not say that. I swear to God, I did. Dude. So William is Springtrap. That's crazy. Wait.
I say a week because after 1 week passed, the building was set on fire. The reason being unknown, but all that you need to know is that Springtrap, or William, is still alive despite the fire. It's possible it could have been Michael to set the fire in an attempt to try and kill William Afton, but we don't know. However, he didn't escape without significant damage, as now he has to repair himself a little bit. And do you remember Ennard, who escaped through the sewer? Well, Baby was ejected from this and ends up having to piece herself together into Scrap Baby, while the rest of Ennard dons a
Oh.
Freddy mask to become Molten Freddy. We've discussed a lot of characters in this
What?
video, but there's one that I haven't talked about in too much detail. That would be Henry, William Afton's friend, whose daughter became the puppet. In all of this grief, Henry steps in to finally devise a plan to end it all. He opens up a new pizzeria under the Freddy's franchise to gain the attention of the roaming animatronics, including Michael Afton, who still wants to find William Afton. Mike ends up getting the security job, and remember, he still looks like his father here. Henry creates an animatronic to capture his
Dude, there's
daughter.
so much that goes
The
on behind the
animatronic is
scenes.
called
It's
Lefty,
crazy.
and little by little, Mike collects every single one of the animatronics
Oh
into
my,
one
that's
facility, all
hella.
according to Henry's plan. And on the final night, we finally get to hear Henry. He has this awesome speech that my words couldn't do justice, so by all means, check it out on your own. However, Henry's plan was to gather all the animatronics to one place in order to burn them, freeing their souls. He tells Mike, the volunteer, that there was a way for him to get out, but he feels that Mike might want to die here. Henry commits arson to the building, killing all of the animatronics ever, including Mike, himself, and of course, William Afton, where his soul is presumably forever tortured by all of the animatronics.
What?
We finally get a peaceful ending, all loose ends finally tied together. How peaceful. Until the next game comes out. This is where another company takes control of the FNAF
I thought it
games
was over for a
instead of
sec. I was like,
Gotham,
what?
so there might be a lot of plot holes, but it's up to you on which story you want to continue or end with.
Okay, wait. So I do remember one thing though, is like he said he was able to like burn them all, right? And I don't know how he did it. He might have explained it, but I probably wasn't listening. I don't know. Some stuff just goes like right over my head, and I just don't know, or I just can't like remember. But I do remember one thing. This game that I think he just showed, which was Five Nights at Freddy's Night. No, oh my, what? Security Breach. Yeah. So Security Breach was. I remember that there's a part in Security Breach where Chica gets burned. Spoiler alert, sorry about that. If anybody doesn't know, I'm sorry, but Chica gets obliterated in the incinerator or something like that, or in this like oven. I'm pretty because I think I was watching my friend play it, and I seen that. So, is that kind of like gonna like tie into this? Maybe I don't know. It was in a kitchen.
Anyways, it said that before William died, he uploaded himself virtually onto binary code, and when they develop a virtual FNAF experience, William's conscious enters through code and now is in the virtual game. He's able to use his power to slowly take over people's bodies. William ends up finding a host named Vanessa to take control of, using her to create an alter ego called
What?
over people's bodies. And when they develop a virtual FNAF experience, William's conscious enters through code and now is in the virtual game. He's able to use his power to slowly take over people's bodies. William ends up finding a host named Vanessa to take control of, using her to create an alter ego called Vanny, which William can take control of. Shortly.
I remember, and then she's in this game. Wait, so okay, someone needs to help me out with this though. Is William the guy on the phone? Like when he goes like, hello, yeah, like that, like in the, I don't know. I'll throw a clip up on the screen so you guys understand what I'm saying. I don't look like a dumbass.
After a new FNAF mall is created. God, these guys really need to stop making FNAF branded things. And to go figure, in this mall, 9 children are missing. Our main cast is the glam rock series of Chica, Freddy, Roxy, and this alligator who apparently jumped the living hell out of Bonnie and killed him. All you need to know is that these animatronics, Henry, who has his own kids, and all you need.
Wait, so this alligator dude, right? That alligator dude, he killed Bonnie, or he jumped? I guess he jumped the living hell out of Bonnie. Is what this guy said, and took her place.
Animatronics are in some way controlled by William Afton. Anyway, Glamrock Freddy ends up malfunctioning on stage because he is exempt from being controlled by William and he spazzes out. He wakes up near closing time only to spot Gregory, some homeless kid who presumably thinks that living in a mall with robot animals is a good idea. Now, some people assume that Gregory is an animatronic because how his vision glitches when he sees Vanny. Freddy and Gregory work together and basically end up stealing parts of animatronics to make Freddy stronger. To do this, they throw Chica into a trash compactor, snapping the alligator Monty into...
Sorry. I got that mixed up. Sorry. I forgot it was a trash compactor. So there wasn't a spoiler alert.
Bite-sized pieces and then promptly commit vehicular manslaughter on a fox. They end up exploring underneath the complex to find a replica restaurant where they find the Blob, a creature that has the souls of what seems like many animatronics.
What?
And William Afton? I thought you were dead. Anyway, William wants to resume his favorite hobby, killing children, so that's the reason why he wants to control all of the animatronics, is just to murder children. But after an epic final fight, Gregory and Glamrock Freddy end up burning the entire complex whole, which probably won't work on William Afton. And right as William Afton is about to catch Gregory and Glamrock Freddy, William Afton is captured by the Blob to, I don't know, some other place now. As you know it, the complex ends up getting shut down, and that's the ending. We get a beautiful ending, similar to the one of Pizzeria Simulator, overlooking a hill with a lot of corpses.
Really?
And this time, I can say for sure, all loose ends are finally tied together. Until the books and DLC release.
Okay.
Surviving
Oh, no. That's for another video. Okay, well, that's actually kind of crazy. I did learn a little bit. Of course, everything's starting to go fuzzy again, but what can you say? I do have fun watching these videos, and I hope you guys do too. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. And I'm actually learning a little bit as we go. So if you guys want to see me do like another video on FNAF or reaction video, make sure you put it down in the comments and like the video. Remember, just make sure you like the. Also, I take game requests too. So if you guys want to watch me play any games, or you guys want me to play a certain game, maybe like one of your favorite games or something, make sure you put it in the comments. And you know, I always look at those. I always respond. So. And also remember, subscribe and help me get. Oh, my phone died. I think. Think about it now. My phone just died. I think. Nope. Alright, well, if you're wondering what my light was, it was my phone. See? If I put it right here, it's my phone. So help me get a better light source. Subscribe.